Well, I just bought a bunch of things from an auction, sight unseen. It was an online auction, and I ended up winning the things. So we're gonna go pick them up today. We're gonna see if we got a good deal or a bad deal on these things. Supposedly the skid steer I bought runs. We'll see when we get there. And I bought a couple bikes, a scooter. So we rented out a trailer, a 10K trailer. Mine's rated for 7,500 pounds, and the skid steer's like 6,500 pounds. So I figured rent a trailer, play it safe. But yeah, we've got about an hour and a half drive here, and I'll take you guys along with, and we'll go pick these things up, see how they are. Hopefully I didn't get screwed over on these things. Just filling up here. Gonna be a long trip. Hopefully my truck can handle it. We will see here. Alright, got the first item here. Looks like it was lot 60. Little scooter, C3. I think it's a 2006. So I think we're gonna load that in the back of the truck here. Let's see if I can leave the tailgate open. I don't know. I think I can leave that open. That should be fine. Alright, first one loaded up. Take the key out. Should keep that in. Alright, next is the big boy, skid steer. Second pickup here. We're gonna back this thing on. That doesn't look too bad. Alright, another bike picked up. Had to put it on the front of the trailer. Hopefully that stays put. Well, we got the last bike back there. It's on the back of the trailer. You can kind of see it in the mirror back there. Hopefully we make it home now. We have an hour-and-a-half ride back. Should be interesting. Actually, an hour 40. Long ride back. We're taking the back roads. But yeah, that was a fun trip. That was not easy, going to all those different locations, picking up everything, loading up everything by myself. Next time I'm bringing someone along to help. Alright, we've got 54 minutes left here. We're taking the back roads. Everything's staying on the trailer so far. So far so good. Alright, made it back home in one piece. Everything is on the trailer still, so that was good. Here's the bike we just picked up. Looks like it might clean up good. That was sitting in the barn for a long time. 22,000 miles on that one. Has the key. That's a 500cc. I'm not sure what model bike that is, but pipes look really nice too. We'll take a look at everything closer once we get it off the trailer. But yeah, that's not a bad looking bike. Skid steer didn't move. Apparently we changed it down correctly. Chains still are tight. Take a peek in there. So this one's got AC and heat. It's pretty nice. I don't think the air is working though. A little window there. Little radio up there. Mirror. Windshield wipers. That's pretty cool. I'll take a look at everything closer once we get it all off the trailer. This one seems to have sticky brakes, so kind of a pain in the butt. Came with the side covers and everything. Just needs good cleaning. Well, here's the bike haul. Got 3 bikes, all in pretty decent condition. We'll start with this one. This is 1973 TX 500. And this one's been sitting in the barn for a really, really long time. I got this one for $125. And I think it's going to clean up really nicely. Check out the chrome. Paint is like perfect on it. Gas tank, not a single dent. And the best thing is the headlight is still in there, so you can take off that windjammer. I know a lot of people like those, but it kind of ruins the wreck of the bike. Brakes do work as well. I mean, it is clean. Look at all that barn dust. Chrome is perfect though. No rips in the seat at all. Original seat on there. See if the throttle works. It's stuck. Brakes working. Clutch pulling. Yep. There's 22,489 miles. Clean title. Has the mirrors on it. Really, really nice looking bike. There's a bike similar to this one up on Facebook for I believe $4,000. They're pretty desirable bikes. So that's the first bike. On to the second one. This one is basically brand new. Really, really nice looking bike. This one's got like 230 miles on it. Picked this one up for $1,500. This is a Benelli 302S. So it's a 300cc bike. And these typically go for $4,000 on Marketplace. But this one's really nice. I mean, it's basically brand new. Right, Ben? Not a single speck of rust on here. Not a single scratch anywhere. So I think this one needs a battery. It's been sitting for a while. A couple years. Nobody really rode it. I'm not sure why they bought it. But yeah, never been crashed. I got this one so cheap because the auction site didn't update the description soon enough. So like the last 10 minutes they finally updated it saying there was only 200 miles and that it needs a battery. And then people started bidding, but I think that's why I sold so cheap. So luckily I got that one. That was a great deal. Really, really nice bike. Basically a brand new bike for $1,500. And the last one's a really nice one as well. This one's a 2007 Yamaha C3 with only 1,480 miles. Complete. Hasn't ran in a couple of years, I guess, supposedly. Needs a battery. Full gone through. But again, really, really nice looking machine. I had this thing open. Looking at it, you can see the battery's missing. But big storage area in here. Vinny thinks he can hop in there. Wanna go in? Come here. But yeah, really, really nice machine. And I've seen these go for right around $2,000 in this condition with this low miles. Tires are nice on it. Body is pretty much perfect. Really no rust except for the handlebars, which we can touch up. So I'm pretty happy with the haul. Each bike is pretty darn clean. I'm really excited about this one. This is the cheapest and probably the best buy for 125 bucks. It's gonna clean up really, really good. But before we start digging into any of them, let's go out and drop the skid steer off and check that thing out. I've been itching to drive that thing. Missing the cover here for this side. Looks like newer tires in the rear. Let's see if everything works on it. Alright, so not too bad for $9,000. Not too bad at all. The heat's working great, but the air seems to be not as cold as it should be. I'll quick start it up for you guys. Alright, so start this thing up. Alright, so parking needs to be on. Here's your RPM. Got the air on with the blower. Here's heat. So air somewhat is working. It's still pretty cool coming out of here. Alright, your controls here. Park and brake off. So I'm just moving that back and forth like that. Turn the throttle up a little bit. And then you've got your tilt for the bucket. So we're just using the H. There's also ISO. And you've got your radio here. Let's see if that works. Looks like that's working.
Community church.
Cool. Little windows here. Let some air in. Not too bad. It's running good. Rear mirror. Yeah, I like it. Little grab bar. These are for the hydraulics. Yeah, not too bad. I wish it was a track skid steer, but you know, you cannot find a tracked one for $9,000. So we'll see how we like this one and then maybe upgrade. But we're going to go through the whole machine. Probably a different day. make a video on that, fixing the air, greasing everything up, probably changing out the oil. We can take a quick peek at the engine here, see what that looks like. Alright, let's take a peek. Alright, got in the engine here. Looks pretty darn clean. Looks really nice in there. So we'll check everything over. Yeah, the thing looks really nice. So if anybody has a left side body panel laying around, let me know. I don't know how they are missing that, but it's just the panel. Everything looks like it's straight there. Yeah, it's just missing for some reason. Yeah, overall, not bad at all. Pretty clean looking. You know, not horrible. I bid on this thing sight unseen. Never test drove it, so luckily it runs good. Alright, let's go drop off this trailer. We'll play with the skid steer a little bit later. We have some trails to cut in. Well, I was going to do some skid steer work today, but it is just downpouring here. And thundering. It's been an all day rain. So, looks like that's not going to happen. And before we start up one of these projects, one of the ones we bought, we are going to tackle a project that I just got. It was a free engine, and we're going to take a look at that and see if we can transplant it in a bike. So let's get all these out of here. This is why I need a building, which I'm in the process of trying to build here. Well, here's the new project bike for today. This is a 1974 Honda XL125, and we actually had this bike on the channel a couple months ago, and we actually got running and driving good, but the kickstart lever was stripping out. So every like 10 kicks it would grab and start up the bike, but then eventually it just would not grab at all, and you'd have to bump start the bike. So I ended up tearing apart the whole engine to get that gear out. You had to split the cases, and so now the whole engine is in pieces. Check it out. Alright, so this is where the engine is at right now, in a box of pieces here, and I've been procrastinating putting this thing back together. So here's the gear that stripped out on it, the kickstart gear. And I probably should have researched this gear before I tore apart the whole engine. But they don't make this gear anymore, of course. So I was kind of stuck with this engine in pieces for a long time. And you can't find them on eBay, you can't find them anywhere. And if you do find them, they're like $300 for a single gear. So we decided to go a different route and search for a used engine. So this is what I call a saving grace. A guy was gonna throw this bike away. It's basically just the tires, the frame, and the engine. And I said, hold on, I'll take that thing from you. He said, are you sure? It's really rough. And I said, yeah, I'll take it. I need a part in there. And he said, okay, you can have it for free. So as you can see, the bike's had a very rough life. It's been painted like 4 or 5 times. Obviously, the rest of the bike is completely junk. The frame is horrible, shocks are horrible, pipe is all dented up, but it came with the engine. And the guy said this thing was actually running like 10 years ago. He said it wasn't running very good, but it was running. You can see the caps are all chewed up. There's like JB Weld and gasket maker all over it. I'm guessing it was leaking oil at one point. But the good news is it does kick over and doesn't strip out when you try to kick it over. So that gear in there is still good. So worst comes to worst, we can use that gear and rebuild the other engine. But we're gonna try to get this engine running today and swap it over into this bike and make this bike complete. And then we can get rid of this thing, because it's just taking up room in my garage. So I think the first thing we're gonna do is take that engine, unbolt it, get it into this bike so we can start working on it. All right, first things first, let's get all these mounts off. Smells really gross in here. thing's rough. Try to get this chain off. There's the master link. It's like coming off already. You can see it's rough. I'm guessing that's just rusted on. It's a little rusty to me. Let's see. It's been sitting outside for so long. Guessing that chain is just rusted on there. Try to pound that out. Just need one end to go. There we go. Alright, I think we can get the engine out now, hopefully. I might need to take that carb off yet. Alright. Engine is officially out. We can pretty much scrap the rest of the bike here. This is all that we were after. While she's in, looks like it's gonna fit. We'll start mounting this thing up and hooking everything back up. All right, we put two mounts in it, one bolt there and then one bolt down there to hold this engine in. We're not gonna put everything back together because this engine might have to come back out to take the top end off. So looking around the head and everything, it's not looking too good. There's a ton of JB Weld and gasket maker around pretty much everything. All around the base gasket. Look at that gasket coming out of there. What the heck? You can see somebody just went to town with the gasket maker. Look at these covers too, all welded up. More JB Weld and gasket maker around everything. Yeah, she's rough. So let's start hooking everything back up here. Hopefully I know where everything goes. Alright, so for some reason, the points up here have two wires coming from it. And the one I took off the other bike has one. Just the black and white wire coming from it. So we're going to take that off and check and see what's going on underneath there. Gasket maker all over this as well. Oh, it's just tapped into the same one. Look at that. So I believe This is supposed to be like right in there with it. I'll have to look and check timing on it. But we're gonna put this one back in. I know these points are decent. So let's take that off. Got 2 screws here. We can get that points plate off there. Take this one off. Put this one on. So I'm looking at this one, and it looks like it's like ground out. See, it's like an oval. This one's perfectly circular. Look how much bigger that hole is than that one. This is the one that worked. This is the one that was on it. So I don't know if that cam is wobbling back and forth in there. Let's just see. We'll kick it over just to see what it does. Might be wobbly in there. Doesn't sound too good. Doesn't sound good at all. Something's not right in there. That does not sound good at all. I wonder if the bearing on the top end is just junk. So I think what we're gonna do is just tear on the top end right away. We'll take a peek in there with the camera, but I think this is just too far gone. It's really bad. But before we do that, let's take a look at the stator. So the stator wires are cut right here. And we actually have the old stator off the old bike here. That's what the connection is supposed to look like. So let's just take a peek in there and see what's going on. I'm sure that's all bad too. Whoever worked on this bike last, I mean, wow. I don't think I've seen a bike this bad in a long, long time. Or an engine, I should say. This is absolutely horrible. Let's take this off right away too. Alright. Ooh, there's a ton of gasket maker in there. Yep. See some oil in there. It looks like water got inside the oil. We'll have to take a look at that oil too, drain that out. But the crank might be junk. If it's junk, then we're gonna have to tear down the whole engine and just replace that gear. But there's the stator on there. All right. All right, there's the flywheel. Surprised we had the correct puller for that. We're going to replace the flywheel with the other one as well. May as well. This can pull out of here. Ooh, lots of oil back there. so that wire goes to the neutral switch. Looks like the guide is just sitting there. Good thing we tore that apart. Look at that, there's the guide. That's supposed to be up into here. That's supposed to be up there. That's all chewed up. So that was supposed to be up in there like that, sitting down in there. Ooh. Looks like a piece of that broke off too. Huh. Not looking too good. I am kind of realizing why this thing was free. Oh man, is that bad. This whole thing is a piece of junk. All right, we got the stator off. Chain tensioner is right here. So that pushes down in there, which in turn tensions that chain. Oil doesn't look horrible coming out. There was a little water in there, probably because the spark plug was out of it. But overall, it doesn't look terrible. We're gonna empty out the rest right here. There's a little drain plug. Alright, we got that draining. I do see some metallic flakes in there. Let's see what the filter has in it. Oh geez. Bunch of gasket maker. What the heck? Look at this filter. Filter is completely plugged up with gasket maker and all sorts of stuff. It's packed full. That's crazy. This thing's had the hardest life. Wow. Alright, there's plenty of oil in it, but it's really metallic-y. There are a bunch of metal flakes in there. Let's see if there are any big chunks in there. Got their magnet. Let's see what we get. Nothing yet. No big chunks yet. Bunch of little flakes though. So hopefully that was just from that part of the case that was worn off by the guide. I think the timing chain was scraping on the case a little bit. And it's not the bottom end. If the bottom end is bad, we have to tear apart the whole engine and rebuild this whole thing. It's not really what I want to do. It's not really worth my time, but we'll see what happens. The oil, you know, it could look worse. It's definitely filled with water too. So. All right, before we tear apart the top end, let's just take the camera in there and take a look. See how bad this is. Oh boy. Ooh, that does not look good. Ooh. Look at that. Yeah, water definitely got in there. 100%. There's the piston. Cylinder wall is horrible. Oh man, is that bad? Wow. All right. Well, that's what that... Well, good thing I didn't put all the mounts on the engine. This thing has to come back out of the frame now. Fun, fun, fun. All right, well. She's on the bench. Let's see how bad this top end is. We're really hoping the crank is fine. These were definitely not torqued down at all. Spin this engine around. It's a good sign. It almost seems like somebody had this engine apart and just slapped it back together with a bunch of gasket maker. And just, I don't even know. It's horrible. All right, this comes off as well, so we can pull that out. Yep. That wasn't torqued down at all. Took a rubber mallet, did one big whack on here, and it came off, actually. So that goes on like that. Look at all the gasket maker on there. Actually, I think that's part of the seal. Yeah, that's part of the seal worn through. Surprisingly, this isn't damaged at all. Doesn't look like. Alright, there's the cam chain. Missing one of the bolts for it. That's good. I wonder if that dropped out at one point and got stuck, and that's why there's a bunch of metal flakes in there. Get the other bolt out. Now we can get the cam chain sprocket out. Just like that. Well, that can drop down and we can get that cam chain off. So cam sprocket, look at how bad that is too. Look at those teeth, they're all worn down. Some of them are pointy, some of them are square. Oh, man. There we go. I'm guessing that's 100% stretched. That's really bad. Yeah, look at the head. It's all broken apart in here. Wow, look at that. Big chunks of metal. It's all broken. See what the cam looks like. Whew. Cam's really bad. Look at that big lip. This thing was just abused. Look at that. Wow. This is by far one of the worst engines I've ever seen. That used to run, you know, and didn't have a catastrophic failure. I mean, it's just worn down parts, you know. So somebody just ran this into the ground without doing any maintenance on it. It's kind of sad because these Hondas run forever. But yeah, this is just bad. Is there a bolt here too? I can't even see, there's so much. Gasket maker on everything. They're like, oh, it's leaking oil from the bolt here. Let's just cover it in gasket material. I think that's a 10 mil. Yep. That bolt was buried underneath there. All right, I think the head can come off. I think. Oh, it's got the cam chain guide there. It's attached to. Now it can come off. You can see the water droplets on the valves there. Rockers in there. We're just grinding into the cam. See what the piston looks like. Oh, a lot of water got in there. Here's the gasket, the head gasket coming off. Look at all the gasket material on there. You can see the broken off guide right here. That guide's not too bad. Just a bunch of gasket maker. There we go. Somebody liked gasket maker a lot. Oh, that's just layer upon layer of gasket maker. What was this guy thinking? And it's multiple layers. Like there's black gasket maker, then the red gasket maker. Check out that piston too. It's bad. Let's see if the cylinder is scored up. Wow. Cylinder doesn't have any scratches, but it looks like it was locked up at one point. You can see all the rust on there. So I wonder if it was locked up, somebody let it sit with like penetrating oil down there and then freed it up and then tried to get this thing to run. And maybe it did for a little bit. It's a Honda, wouldn't be surprised. And then they just left it like that. Ooh, crank feels pretty smooth actually. Ooh, we might get lucky here. All right, we don't want that stuff going in the bottom end. Clean off that piston a little bit. I don't think the pin is stuck. It's coming out. It's actually a pretty good sign that it didn't overheat. Alright, so this is the tool. This goes on here like this, and a little piece goes on. Like that. I think you just twist it. That's not exactly how that tool's supposed to work. But I think I had the pin too far in already to tighten that up. But what you're supposed to do is get it like to that point, and then just turn this tool and it will pull that pin out for you. But yeah, that worked. All right, here's the piston. Rings surprisingly weren't stuck. We'll have to check the ring gap on those, but yeah, piston has seen better days. All right, let's take a peek at the crank. Let's see if there's any up and down play. No up and down, little side to side. And there's actually no rust in there at all. She looks pretty good. See a little side to side, zero up and down. So bottom end is probably salvageable. All right, so surprisingly the bottom end might be fine. I was not expecting that after seeing the piston and the cylinder. But we're gonna quick check out the clutch side and just see if that's too far gone. I wonder if this has ever been off before. Oh. Cracked free. All right, they're all free. Doesn't this engine look familiar? This looks just like that Roketa engine we just worked on. Wow, it's very similar. Same clutch, same oil pump. Looks like it has all the same parts. Doesn't look too bad in there. Alright, let's take a peek at the ring gap here. I'm just kind of curious to see what that is. Looks like they were probably stuck at one point. They're just gunked up bad. Oop, that one broke. Really brittle. Ooh. Alright, let's check the ring gap. We still have one good ring left. Wow, it's actually not bad. Oh, so this bike probably was running good at one point and somebody just neglected it. Ring gap is almost perfect on that. You can see right there, let's just measure it. Be right at 16 thousandths of an inch, so. Yep. Right at 16 thousandths, so that was fine. It was on the bigger end, but it was definitely fine. This thing probably didn't even smoke. But somebody let it sit with the spark plug out of it outside for probably 10 years. And yeah, that's what happens when you neglect it. And then at one point, somebody probably tried to tear into it and just really botched it. I don't know if they didn't know what they were doing or what. We'll take a look at the head here. The head, I don't think is salvageable. But we'll zip these off, these caps, take a look at the rockers. Rockers were moving. Well, we now know why this bike was free. The engine was absolutely horrible. Pretty much every single part on the top end was junk. The piston, the cylinder, the head, everything was junk. And pretty much everything else on the engine was junk as well. So the bottom end appears to be good. We are going to split the cases once we get the parts for it next video and try to get this thing pieced back together. But yeah, we probably need new clutch plates, new piston, new rings, new gaskets. It's almost not worth rebuilding. But yeah, I was hoping today we could just swap in that engine and have a running bike, but obviously, you know, when I took a closer look at it, all the gasket material all over the place, missing the base gasket, gasket material all over the head gasket, all over the cover, the wiring for the stator cut off. I was like, there's no way this thing's ever gonna run. So we got in the bike and then basically had to take it right back out because it was so bad. But yeah, this one was definitely interesting to dig into. Just seeing the condition of this bike, I'm guessing some younger kid probably just ran it into the ground, did no maintenance on it, never changed out the oil, and just ran it until it died, and then left it for another 10 years with the spark plug out of it. So this bike has had a very, very hard life. I guess this bike has. But yeah, it's unfortunate. The ring gap was good, so I'm sure it was running good at one point, and then somebody tore it down, put gasket maker all over it, and then we saw the issues. I'm guessing the bolt for the cam sprocket came off, got stuck down in here, wrecked the cam chain with the cam, and then I'm guessing it just did all this damage to everything and then kind of spiraled from there. So next video, we are hopeful to get this one back running and driving by the end of the video. Hopefully we can save this engine so it can live another day. Well, what do you think of the new bikes?
This one's pretty cool.
That one's really nice.
Yeah.
That's probably one of the best purchases. And then we got the scooter here, which is in really good shape. Why don't you take a sit on that?
What kind is it?
That might be for you.
I'd rather have the green one.
I don't think you can ride that one.
Like, you know what I can ride.
Wow. I think that fits her.
Yeah. What is it? What kind is that?
Yamaha.
Wow. How old is it?
2007, I believe.
Oh, nice.
Would you ride that thing?
Yeah, if I knew how.
You know how. You've ridden one before.
Yeah. I don't know if that classifies as knowing how.
Okay, and then the last one's another Yamaha. Check this one out. What do you think of this one?
Which one? That one?
Right here.
I don't know. It's very dusty. What's this big thing in front?
It used to be like a...
Oh, it had a shield?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Huh.
You think it'll clean up?
Yes, I do think it'll clean up. I don't know. That's interesting.
You think it was worth the risk, paying all that money for it?
Yeah, because I'm prone to taking risks with purchases, so I think it was. You know,
Think
your
it'll pay off?
I think you know your stuff, so I think you did a good job. Did you do the skid steer? Did you show that?
Yep.
Is that part of
Yep.
this? Okay.
Did you see that yet or no?
No, just from a distance.
Oh yeah, it's parked at the land right now.
What is the green one? That one's the coolest looking one.
It's a Benelli.
And what does that mean?
That's just the make.
I
It's
know,
made in Italy.
I know that's the make, but is it like rare? Is it? Because this
It's
one's
just
in
a
really
sport
good
bike.
This can't be that old because it doesn't.
Basically brand new.
How old? When did this one come out?
2021.
Oh, so this isn't vintagey.
No, not at all.
Because it didn't look like it.
And what do you think I paid for that one?
2,500.
No, 15.
Oh, well there you go.
And
I
they're
actually
worth.
didn't know that,
Guess
so I was
guess how
guessing.
much they're worth.
5,000.
Close, 4,000.
Okay.
Then guess
Well,
how
it
much this
still
one's
looks
worth,
pretty
right here,
fancy.
and how much I paid for it.
I'm guessing you paid 700.
Close, 600.
Okay. And then I'm guessing it's worth 1,200.
Close, 15.
Oh, that's not close.
Yeah, 15 to 2,000,
It
depending
doesn't
on
look
mileage
like
and
it would be worth that much. The other one looks so fancy.
then how much you think this one's worth and how much
I'm
did I
guessing
pay?
that one's worth the most. Is that right or no?
No.
Okay.
Well, maybe, possibly.
I'm guessing you paid 900.
125.
125?
Uh-huh.
And I'm guessing it's worth. I'm trying to think what I said everything else was worth. Is this worth 1,200?
No, more than that.
Okay.
There's one up on Facebook right now for $4,000,
Oh wow.
but I'm guessing it's probably worth around 2 to 2,500.
It's in good shape still.
Yeah, it's really good
just
shape.
Dusty.
Yep. So I think once you clean it up, it'll be really nice. So
Should've
hopefully.
brought out what you got me from the auction.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
did get Jade something as well.
Yeah,
What'd I get you?
a jug. Maple syrup vintage antique
And
jug.
why'd I do that?
Because I collect them. I am a collector of vintage antique stoneware.
27 bucks for that one. Wasn't the greatest deal, but you said they sell for what?
Oh, they sell anywhere from like that to like 80 or more.
Yeah, so pretty decent deal.
Antique stoneware is my favorite, so
Yeah.
yeah. It was
You have
pretty
quite the
cool.
collection there.
Yeah, of bowls.
So Jade collects that. I collect bikes. Between the two of us,
I
it's
think
not.
I handle you buying stuff a lot better than you handle me buying the bowls.
Yeah. But yeah, that's the haul, the auction haul.
Yeah.
I think we did pretty
I
good.
wish I had seen the skid steer up
It's
close.
pretty nice. It's a John Deere, so
It's a lot nicer than your first one, that little one.
yeah, way nicer. And I paid I think 55 for that one.
Yeah.
And this one I paid.
We were all really nervous when you were bidding.
Yeah.
Like, it's
Oh
hard-
yeah.
Not because of the price, but it's hard. Ooh, lightning. It's hard when you don't know if you're gonna get it. I hate that feeling. Like where it comes down to the last minute and you don't know.
Yeah, it was a little nerve-wracking because I
Yeah.
was watching them for about a week.
Eek. If you really want it,
Yeah.
it's kind of nerve-wracking.
And I
If
told
you don't
myself,
care,
I
you
told
don't
myself I wouldn't go over a certain amount on each one. And the skid
you?
steer, I was like, I'm not going over 10 grand on the skid steer.
And you
And it,
didn't.
yeah, it got to 9.
care. Yeah.
So it was
So
close.
you're lucky.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then this one, it was missing the description, so nobody knew what it was.
Oh.
And then like the last 5 minutes, they updated it and said there's only 200 miles on it.
Oh.
And that's when everybody
So
started
you-
bidding. This one was at like $200 to $300.
Probably would have gone a lot higher if they had that.
Oh yeah, yep.
medium one.
So I got lucky on that one.
Thanks for them, but good for you.
And then I picked up the scooter, and the guy said that he actually bid on it as well, and then lost out. So
Oh.
yeah,
Oh, the guy you.
yeah, yep. So that was funny too.
Interesting.
But yeah, that was the haul, and
Nice
we're gonna
haul.
start working on them. I think next video. I don't know which one to start with, but
Have a vote.
yeah. Which one do you think we should start with? I'm thinking the scooter. Start with maybe the easiest one,
Yep. That sounds.
and then work our way maybe towards the Yamaha. This one should be a good
They
project.
have a lot of stuff that needs to be done.
This one definitely does. The
Yeah.
scooter does too. It's been sitting for years
Do
and
they
years.
run or no?
No.
Oh.
Nothing runs.
Does the green one doesn't run? Either?
No, it's been sitting for a long time. I don't know what it needs. Probably a battery and
Can you get
just
the
to be
parts
gone
for
through.
something like that, even though it was made in Italy.
well, I think it only needs a battery and who knows what else. But it was parked after 200 miles, so hopefully it's nothing serious. We'll
Yeah,
see.
That's kind of concerning that it was parked after only that many.
Yeah, but all these were. So we'll see. I think it was just people
These
just
people
left
had
them.
quite a collection. If it's all the same is it all the same person's stuff?
No, it's all different.
Oh.
There's like 4 different locations.
Oh.
And Jay was here to open a bunch of mail that came.
Yeah, it's like
Once a month we do this.
Mr. Rogers when he opens the mail. Oh, business.
We got a lot. Crazy Vin came to join in on the fun. All right, let's do the first one. See what we got.
It says, "Hey Joe, love your channel, best channel on YouTube. I've been following the channel for months, literally the best mechanic course online. Thanks. Andre, oh man, that's a last name I don't know if I can get. Torjaman?
All right, open her up.
I'm gonna go ahead and say this is a tire inflator gauge.
You'd be correct. Oh, that's nice.
Wow.
That's really nice. Hooks up to your compressor here, and then you can just inflate your tire and it tells you the PSI.
That's really nice.
That's really nice. Thank you very much. We'll be using that a lot.
I've been enjoying your videos for years. These should come in handy, Zane. Pronunciation rhymes with rain. Thanks, Zane. That helps. LOL from Zane. Okay.
Did you say the LOL or did
No,
he?
he wrote it. I didn't LOL out loud.
Oh, those are little clips. Look at that. You don't have to take the whole kit
Okay.
out. But these are all just little tainer clips for plastics and stuff like that to hold the plastics down. It's 1,230 pieces in there.
Holy goodness.
Well, we use those every day, so that was a
Yes.
great idea. So thank you very
It's
much.
crazy how they come up with these ideas.
I know.
This one says, just got one of these myself and thought you might find it useful, easier than using a meter. By the way, we have to know how you find so many good deals. Please share your secret. Jeff, spelled with a G, Tripoli. It's a car voltage tester.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I do
Nice.
not have one of those.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, that's really nice.
Very nice.
Thank you very much. We'll get good use out of that.
This is from, I think, Australia, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
Australia. And what's this? Some keychains?
Oh, yeah, that's cool. So I think in the
Cool.
note,
Let's see
it
here.
explains it.
A few key rings for the build. Oh, that is cute. Thanks. Thanks for the great videos. Robert Marshall, Armidale, New South Wales, Australia.
So every time we have a key, we can put one of those on
That's
there.
really nice. And
That's
he'll
really
think
cool.
of you. That's
Yep.
really nice. And what was your name again? Robert.
Thanks a lot.
All the way from Australia. Vin,
All right, on to the next one.
keep it together, Vin. All right, I enjoy watching you solve problems on the different variety of vehicles. I hope you can put this tool to good use. Keep up the great videos from Jeffrey B. Macy.
Ooh, what did we
And
get?
this is a dial bore gauge.
Oh, that's
Can I
nice.
open this? I don't think
I
I
actually
can
don't
open
have one. I just recently went to my friend's house to use it because he had one. So that is going to be perfect. That's to measure cylinder roundness and stuff like that. Yeah.
There you go.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Vinny's
That's nice.
Vinny approved.
Well, we'll be using that. Thank you very much. Yep.
Joe, I hate to see you struggle with spark plugs. This is from another YouTube I follow, Taro Fixes All. My name is Jose Maciel. I'm from north of the border and I enjoy your channel. God bless.
Let's see what we got. Oh, it's a spark plug tester. Oh, that's cool.
Cool.
Look at that. So you put one end to the frame and then one end into the spark plug boot, and then you can see if it sparks across here. Very cool. We'll have to test that out. All right, what'd we get?
Joe, you are one of 2 YouTube mechanic channels I watch. I don't like scripted high-budget profanity-filled shows. You and VGG are common man, understandable, budget-friendly shows from Ricky L. Berry.
Vice Scripts Garage. Oh yeah, that's nice. So that's a heater plate. So we can heat up water and stuff for testing out the floats in the carb and all sorts of stuff. Yeah, or food for Jade or Vinny. Vinny got excited there.
Vinny.
Thank you, that's a great gift. I don't have one of those.
Hello, Joe. All motorcycle people need one of these. As a lifelong motorcycle guy, I enjoy your content. Davy Boy 766 from David A. I don't know the last name. I'm trying with your last names. Ganung. Okay, let's
Oh yeah. Measuring cup for
perfect gas oil premix every time.
yeah, that's great. Thank you very much. We'll obviously be using that.
That's
we do
great.
a lot of 2-stroke bike. Ooh, what do we got in there?
I'm getting the note. Because Jade makes you use your toothbrush to clean the floors from Great Horned Owl. I make you use your toothbrush to clean the floors. I didn't realize that. Here's
Ooh, gloves. He sent stuff in the past too. Thank you very much. I think he continues to send stuff.
Long-time viewer, love the channel. So many teaching/learning moments from Great Horned Owl. I like your name, Great Horned Owl.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Oh, and that's what he was
Oh, yeah.
talking about with instead of the toothbrushes.
That's great.
Wow. Let's see. I don't know if there's a note with this. I don't think there is a note with this one.
Huh.
And I can't tell who it's from. Oh, it's a license plate.
There's a note inside then.
Is there? Oh, there is. Oh, cool.
That's really cool. Check that out. Look at that. You can read it.
Joe, I convinced my neighbor to let me work on his 2001 Kawasaki KLX 300R. I told him I'm not a motorcycle mechanic, but I earned my degree from YouTube University with a 2 vintage specialization. He gave me a tote with a fully disassembled engine. Did I read that right? Yep, just picked up some great gasket maker, shop tools, and some over-greased monkey gloves. I'm ready to do battle. Thanks for teaching this 55-year-old dog some new tricks. Wish me luck and enjoy the plate. I hope it's the first of many. Daniel. P.S. Authentic Wyoming dirt on the plate.
Oh, that's cool.
That is
Thank you
really
very
cool.
much.
You'll have to hang that up.
That's thoughtful.
Really
That's a really cool looking one. I like the landscape and stuff.
I like the note. That's really cool.
Yeah, thank you.
Let's see here. I don't see a note on this one though.
Oh, really?
No.
Huh.
This is a remote starter switch.
Ooh, nice.
Very nice.
We will definitely get good use out of that. Thank you very much, whoever sent that. Let me know in the comments.
Joe, really enjoy your channel. Hope these will help. Sometimes it's hard to see what you are pointing at in the video. From Nicole Alexander Cottrell.
Oh, let's see.
Safety work
Safety
gloves.
gloves. Oh, those are nice.
And then, what is this? Do you know what this is?
Open her up.
I'm trying. Is it a laser
Oh,
pointer?
it's lights.
Oh,
Oh,
it's
that's cool.
lights. Oh.
Oh, I think you can wear them as
Oh,
like
it's
a
like a
headband.
headlamp.
Let's see. Oh, that's really
Wow.
bright. Wow.
Oh.
That should be good.
My dad modeled
Oh, look at- and then-
headlamps back in the day. Do you remember hearing that?
No. Wow, that's going to work great. Thank you.
We got another remote starter here.
Oh, another remote
Yeah.
starter. Great minds think alike.
Can't have too many.
No, you can't.
Joe, I really enjoy your channel and thought you could use one of these for when you have to jump the solenoid.
Yep.
I've been wrenching for 35 years and love mine. Keep at it from Central Texas from Steve O'Neill.
Nice. Thank you very much.
Really nice.
You can never have enough of those.
When you work here or at your building eventually, it'd be
Yep.
nice to have
A couple of them.
You don't want to go back and forth to get certain things.
No. Someone have a note?
No.
No note. Evapo rust. Oh, nice. So that's heavy duty rust remover. So we can use that in gas tanks, on tools, to remove rust. Thank you, that's a great gift. Can never have enough of that either. I work on a lot of rusty stuff.
This one, I don't see.
That's a big one.
I don't see another note. There's no note though. I thought there was a note. Is it in the thing?
Huh.
I thought there was a note for that one.
Who is it from? Oh, it's from Doug.
Oh,
He's sent a lot of stuff before.
Yes, Doug has been super
Oh my
generous
gosh,
to you.
Doug, you're going crazy with the
Yeah.
gifts here.
That's
Wow,
very nice.
that's
Very
really nice. This is a
thoughtful.
vacuum gauge for the car. Wow. Yeah, I don't have one of those. That's really, really nice. Thank you very much. We'll definitely get good use out of that.
It's to me and not Joe.
Oh, it's to
but
Jade.
We're not sure if it's from a viewer or Amazon made an oops. So, because I didn't order it, so we're not sure, but it is a inflatable collar for dogs or cats, with which we
It's
have
your lucky day.
That's
You
it.
got something.
It's an inflatable
Put it on 'em.
dog collar. I will try. You'll look like a lion. Oh, come here.
He already kind of does. That's awesome.
So if someone sent that for Vinny, that
Thank
was
you.
very
Yeah,
nice.
that's really nice. For the lake, Vin.
Yeah, you'll float.
He needs it. He's not the greatest swimmer. George,
George is like a fish.
yeah. Vinny struggles with swimming.
Can't be good
Believe
at
it or
everything,
not,
man.
yeah.
Can't be good at everything. Yeah.
So that was quite a lot of stuff. So thank you guys for sending all that. You want to put the P.O. box in here? So everybody's been sending stuff to
That thumb.
2 Vintage or Joe at the 100 West Main Street, P.O. Box 32. So
That's very nice of people to do.
if you guys want to send anything, send it to that spot. And I appreciate everything that people send. I usually use all the tools in the videos, so thanks again for everybody that sent stuff. It really means a lot. And thanks to Jade for helping out,
Always a
opening everything so I
pleasure.
could film.
Yep. always.
Thanks to Vinny for making an appearance.
And George is here.
And George is here somewhere. But yeah, that pretty much wraps up the video. Next video, we're gonna be working on the auction stuff. So that should be pretty exciting. So hopefully you guys enjoyed picking up all the stuff. Thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing.
Until next time, we are out.